The power of gratitude. Change your life in 5 minutes a day. Understanding gratitude deeply to live fully. Gratitude is not about stopping where we are or settling for less. It means recognizing the value of what we already have, while still allowing ourselves to grow, to learn, and to expand. To be grateful is to see life as a gift, but that gift becomes even more meaningful when we use it to refine who we are and to serve others. True gratitude is not selfish. It does not mean living only for ourselves. Instead, it gives us the strength and clarity to keep improving in healthy ways, so we can contribute to the well-being of those around us. Feeling enough and striving to grow are not opposites. They are two parts of the same path toward a more natural, balanced, and fulfilling way of life. We talked about the quiet struggle so many of us face, the endless chase for more. And we introduced the powerful antidote, the Zen practice of gratitude. But here's the thing. When we talk about finding peace with what we have, a common fear often arises. The fear that saying, "I am grateful," means saying, "I am done." That finding contentment will stifle your ambition. That it will make you passive or complacent. Let me be clear, the Zen path is not about settling for mediocrity. It's not about being selfishly content in your own small world while ignoring the needs of others. That kind of contentment is hollow and ultimately unsustainable. True, authentic gratitude is not a full stop, it's a fuel. It's the grounding force that allows you to build a stronger, more meaningful life, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. When you genuinely appreciate the gifts you have, your health, your skills, your knowledge, you see them not just as personal possessions, but as tools. Tools that can be honed, developed, and used to contribute to the world. It's the difference between merely owning a garden and nurturing it so it can feed an entire community. The first is personal satisfaction. The second is true fulfillment. So, tonight, we will explore this deeper truth. We will uncover how the quiet practice of gratitude is the very foundation for healthy, sustainable growth. It's what allows you to build your life and your legacy not from a place of fear or lack, but from a place of profound inner peace and abundance. It's the paradox of Zen. You must first be enough to then become more. Let's begin. 1. The modern American mind, the sickness of perpetual seeking. Take a moment. Just breathe. Let your shoulders drop. Look around you. Take a good, honest look. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right? By every measure society has laid out? You've climbed the career ladder. You've built the life. You've acquired the possessions. Yet, when the sun goes down and the house is finally quiet, that familiar anxiety creeps in. That restless, nagging feeling that something is still missing. This isn't a failure on your part. It's a condition of our time. In America, we've perfected what I call the sickness of perpetual seeking. We are a culture built on more success, more likes, more possessions, more doing. We are told that happiness is a destination just over the next hill, a reward for working harder and longer. And so, we run, we hustle, we stay on 24/7. wired by the glow of our devices and the pressure to perform. We treat our lives like a race to be won, and our sense of self-worth is tied directly to the scoreboard. But what if the very act of seeking is what's keeping you from finding? Zen Buddhism has a simple yet profound understanding of this. It teaches us that happiness isn't something to be acquired. It's a state of being to be realized. It's already here, buried beneath the layers of stress and craving. You see, the mind that constantly seeks is a mind that can never be at peace. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. No matter how much you pour in, it's never enough. Tonight, we're going to talk about a simple antidote. Not a new app, not another self-help book, but a timeless practice that can mend that hole and heal your weary soul. A practice that doesn't require a spiritual retreat or a change in your life circumstances. It's the quiet power of gratitude. It is the first step out of the race and into a moment of pure, unadulterated peace. It's the recognition that what you have is already enough. 2. Gratitude as a Zen practice. For many of us, the word gratitude has become a cliché. It's a bumper sticker phrase, a hashtag on social media, a list we feel we should write down when we're told to. We hear, "Be grateful," and our minds immediately jump to the big things: a new job, a raise, a beautiful home. But what happens when those things aren't there? We feel like we've failed the test. This is where the Zen approach is profoundly different. Zen teaches that gratitude isn't a performance, it's a form of mindfulness. It's not about making a checklist of blessings, but about a deep, quiet awakening to the value of what is already here. Zen masters understand that the true richness of life isn't found in what you gain, but in what you fully acknowledge and appreciate in the present moment. Think of it this way: a glass of clean, cool water is a miracle to a thirsty person in the desert. We have this water every day, but do we truly see it, taste it, feel it? That's the kind of gratitude we're talking about. It's the awareness that everything is impermanent, that a warm bed, a loving partner, even the simple act of breathing, are gifts that are not guaranteed. When you practice this kind of gratitude, you stop chasing a future that may never come and find peace in the present that is already here. It's not an emotional high. It's a profound sense of sufficiency. So, how do you practice this Zen-style gratitude? It's much simpler than you think. And it doesn't require a special journal or a list. It begins with just 5 minutes. 5 minutes of stillness, where you sit quietly and simply notice. It could be the warmth of your blanket, the sound of crickets outside your window, or the feeling of your feet on the floor. Don't just think about it. Feel it. Let that sensation sink into your bones. This isn't about being positive. It's about being present. It's about allowing your weary mind to let go of the day's stress and come home to itself. This simple act is the first step in turning your bedroom into a sanctuary, and your final moments of the day into a form of healing. Before we move into the final part of today's journey, I want to offer you a small but meaningful suggestion. If something in these words has touched your heart, consider gently pressing the save button and adding this video to your watch later playlist. Think of it as placing a smooth stone in your pocket during a quiet walk, a reminder you can return to whenever life feels heavy, or when your mind longs for stillness. With one click, you create a path back here without the noise of searching, without the rush of time. Later, when the world outside is too loud, you can simply open that list, and this space will be waiting, calm, familiar, ready to meet you again. 3. The Sleep Sanctuary. Healing your mind before bed. For so many of us, the end of the day feels less like a quiet return and more like a final sprint. We rush through our evening routines, scrolling on our phones, replaying the day's stress in our minds. We get into bed exhausted, yet our minds are still racing. We might have the best mattress, the softest pillows, but if our minds are a battlefield of worries and regrets, true rest remains out of reach. Zen teaches us that your bedroom can be more than just a place to sleep. It can be a sleep sanctuary, a sacred space where you intentionally leave the chaos of the world at the door. And the simple, 5-minute practice of gratitude is the key that unlocks that sanctuary. This isn't just a feel-good exercise. It's a powerful act of neurological and emotional housekeeping. By spending a few moments before sleep acknowledging the small, quiet blessings of your day, you're consciously shifting your brain out of its fight or flight mode. You're telling your nervous system that it's safe to relax. You're gently untangling the knots of anxiety and frustration that have built up all day. This practice isn't about avoiding your problems. It's about giving your mind the space it needs to process and release them, so you can enter a state of peaceful slumber. It helps heal the emotional wounds of the day, turning your restless mind into a calm observer. By focusing on a single point of gratitude, you are creating a mental and emotional buffer zone. The stress of the past melts away, and the worries of the future lose their grip, allowing your mind and body to prepare for the deep, restorative sleep you deserve. It's the ultimate act of self-care and a profound form of healing. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If this video resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe to Buddhism in You to continue your path towards inner peace and a more balanced life. You'll find a variety of content here, from short, focused videos like this one to longer playlists designed for deep, uninterrupted listening. If you want to dive deeper and sustain that sense of calm for hours, just check out our playlists. They're perfect for creating a peaceful atmosphere for sleep or meditation. If you're looking for something shorter, you can always find similar videos right here. We offer many choices, so there is always an option for you at Buddhism in You. We value your journey, and we deeply appreciate your thoughts. If anything in this video touched you or gave you a new perspective, please share it in the comments below. Your reflections and insights are what help this community and channel grow. We are so grateful for your presence. Your practice for tonight, the 3-breath bedtime gratitude. Tonight, as you lie in bed, before you pick up your phone or turn on the TV, try this simple practice. Breath 1. Let go. Lie down, close your eyes, and take a deep, slow breath in through your nose. As you exhale, imagine you are letting go of all the tension and stress from the day. Breath 2. Acknowledge. Breathe in again, and as you do, simply bring to mind one small, simple thing from your day that you can be grateful for. It could be the warmth of your coffee, a kind word from a stranger, or the comfort of your bed. Don't force it, just let one thing come to you. Breath 3. Feel. Take a final deep breath. As you exhale, just allow yourself to feel the simple, quiet sense of contentment and peace that comes with that single thought. Rest in that feeling for a moment. This is your sanctuary. This is your practice. Thank you again for joining me. See you tomorrow night, here.